Salutations, my name is Summer and this is Cozy Reading with Quaker Cats, and I want to share Rules for a Night by Ethan Hawke. Yes, it's the actor, if you're wondering. I absolutely love this. It has, it's like he took spiritual text. She's trimming my bamboo plant for me. He took spiritual text and put them in a fictional story. And I just think it's so wonderful. And I would like to read. I'm not used to reading out loud. I'm used to being silent, but I would like to share some of this with you. Okay. Solitude. Create time alone with yourself. When seeking the wisdom and clarity of your own mind, silence is a helpful tool. The voice of our spirit is gentle and cannot be heard when it has to compete with others. Just as it is impossible to see your reflection in troubled water, so too is it with the soul. In silence, we can sense eternity sleeping inside us. What are you guys doing? Randall. I start reading and they start playing in there. Randall, come here. Kitty. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, Fenchurch was in there with him. At nighttime, they get all rowdy. Okay. Humility. Never announce that you are a knight. Simply behave as one. You are better than no one, and no one is better than you. So you can already tell these are old text. You know, these are things. Actually, it starts out. He's talking about the two wolves we have inside of us, and I'm sure so many of you guys know about that story. Which one you feed is the one that survives. Okay. Without the blacksmith, the knight's sword would splinter into shards. Without the carpenter, a lady's wagon would collapse. Without the mason, the castle would crumble. Without the seamstress, the king would ride to church naked as a fool. And all living things rely on each other. If there were no earthworms, the soil would be depleted, grow no food, and we would die. Understanding that he relies on all that surrounds him, a knight is kind above all. He knows he will need many friends. Proper manners are not trivial. Being polite is part of our daily meditation on the equality of mankind. A knight says please and thank you. He never charges into battle alone. His kindness, compassion, and humility serve as his banners that many may rally around. This is just so full of so many amazing stories. Patience. There is no such thing as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A hurried mind is an addled mind. It cannot see clearly or hear precisely. It sees what it wants to see or hears what is afraid to hear and misses much. A knight makes time his ally. There is a moment for action, and with a clear mind, that moment is obvious. Generosity. You were born owning nothing, and with nothing you will pass out of this life. Be frugal, and you can be generous. Mayfair. I don't know if you guys can see Fenchurch hiding behind me, but Mayfair is over there on top of the fish aquarium. So if you hear that creaking sound, that it's been her this whole time. Okay, there's one more story I want to share with you, if I can get through it, because I cried the first time. Faith. Sometimes to understand more, you need to know less. I remember a beautiful woman in our village, Liza Engelhart, who went mad with grief. She had a beautiful little boy and a wonderful husband, both of whom died. She had come from a poor family and had felt disrespected much of her childhood. When she and her husband fell in love, her status in the community rose, and with the gorgeous young boy, they were much loved and admired. Well, first the husband and then the boy took sick and passed. When the boy died, she refused to accept it. She carried the dead body from house to house asking for medicine. Our neighbors didn't know what to say or how to help. Liza refused to believe that the small blonde boy was gone. She finally came to grandfather. His reaction shocked me. When she approached him, her eyes were insane with sorrow. "Do you have any medicine for my boy?" she asked. He answered, "Yes, I think I can help." I stood behind him speechless. "Leave the boy with me," he said. "I know a medicine that no one else knows." Liza's face momentarily relaxed. "What we need is mustard seeds," he told her. "I have them," she announced quickly. "Not just any mustard seeds," he said. "I need you to go into Pelant and knock on every door, and with all the humility you can find, tell them you are looking for a home where no one has died. And when you find it, ask them for their mustard seeds. Then bring them immediately to me, and I will watch your boy until you return." Poor sweet Liza was delighted. "I will return," she vowed. Well, you can imagine, every home she went to, she heard stories from bereaved men and women who could offer no mustard seeds. Sadly, family after family told her tales of the loved ones they had lost. When she returned to our door, she looked 1,000 years old, but clearly had regained her mind. Grandfather and she held a small cremation ceremony on the hill behind our stables. I helped light the fire. He held her hand. Obviously, everything must pass. But have faith that wherever your boy has gone, we will soon go too. Whatever is happening to all of us. I got through it. Got through it without crying this time. I love this. Rules for a Night by Ethan Hawke. I recommend it to everybody. The stories you could eat, I don't have children, but I feel like the stories are simple enough in their wisdom that you could even read it to your children. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Bye.